Hello, this is the Joseph Evaldi podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Evaldi, and we have a special guest in the studio tonight.
It's me, folks. Curtis Bearheart from the Oaken Network originally, but let's be honest. I'm involved with this network too.
Not the Bearheart.
No.
It's Curtis Bearheart.
It's Curtis Bearheart, folks. Sorry for the confusion. Life is confusing.
Yeah, I think that's something that Totem Wolf and Joe Baxter ran with, and they just ran with it.
Yeah, they're gonna keep running, those guys. That's what they do. So.
Okay. So, where we last left off.
This is Dark Side of the Move that's playing, by the way, folks. The psychedelic brunch.
Yeah.
Sharpen your teeth on that one.
Yeah. Where we last left off, we discussed some shows from the Joseph Evaldi Network. Now we're going to discuss the shows that you, Curtis Bearheart, and
Kurt's just fine. We're friends.
Kurt and
now Dr. Vector, there better be a doctor in front of that.
Also Ricky are involved. These are the podcasts that
my brother Ricky, yep.
You both signed a deal to.
Yes, we've signed a deal.
Yes, you signed a contract that states.
I signed it into a slice of Sicilian pizza.
Yes.
It looks all horrifying.
You will do a second season because you enjoyed the success of the first season.
Is that what got said? Is that what's written there? I find it hard to believe, but I did enjoy the success, but that I don't remember that being the auspices of signing the deal.
No, I don't know, but I don't know. They Joe Baxter, and Slow-Mo Joe, and Totem Wolf, they tell me everything.
I'll have to remember that.
And, sometimes I can't believe the horse from the gamut.
Ruthless thinks shit. That's what I was told.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, let's get to the R&D.
So what's the substance of this R&D?
We are going to be going over the Ricky and Wolfman show, Totem Wolf and Bearheart podcast.
Thank God that came out right.
And also yesterday's news with Joe Baxter and Earth.
Yes, me. That's the other show I'm doing.
Yes.
I'm only here as a guest, folks.
Yes.
We don't even know what's involved yet.
Only here on the guest, yes.
I have a home on this network, however.
That's your staple of everything that this network offers.
A small piece of metal that infiltrates. I kind of like that.
Yes.
So anyway.
Joe Baxter was back.
Yes. He's a professional man. Integrity like a granite slab. So anyway, what's the first article of the R&D?
We are going to be discussing the Ricky and Wolfman show.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I wish Ricky was in the studio right now so we could discuss the numbers with him.
I wish he was in the studio right now because he owes me $10, and I'd like to get a pizza, and not one that might give me the D word.
I'm still hungry for that pizza because it's like
that treacherous pizza.
That was my lunch. I mean now my stomach is empty and I'm like I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you try to eat rotten pizza.
Working on an empty stomach. I don't know. I'm just.
He's upset. I think some Joe Macho's coming out of him about that pizza, folks.
Yeah. How's that? He's my alter ego.
Well, tell Joe Macho that you've learned your lesson, and from now on you'll read the expiration date before you leave the house and not after. That's a perfect lesson, see? Those are some numbers. Yeah, those are some numbers for you, right there.
Speaking of numbers, let's get the numbers of Ricky and Wolfman.
This futuristic music is playing so that you understand that we're devotees of the process, and we are using advanced technology and...
The best episode of...
I mean, that was just a lie, everything I just said. But you know what I mean. It's actually not even futuristic music. It sounds like 1978.
Honestly, I got lost in the music, and I wasn't even paying attention to what you were saying.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that's so easy to happen. That'll make for a successful show. No one will ever be able to... You're right, Joe. You know, what was I thinking? This is great.
It wasn't you. It was the song.
No, it's a great song. I mean, think about it. You know, it's inspired you to go wandering off. You know, it's not for the lighthearted, as it were. Anyway.
Okay, where were the numbers? Episode 8, Season 2, Marty and Doc change time. Doc goes back, is disgust.
He's back and disgusted? Oh, it's disgust. Never mind.
No,
this is Chariots of the Gods.
Oh, yeah, I remember this episode.
We're playing Chariots of the Gods, folks. Peter Thompson Sound Orchestra.
Marty and Doc change time. Doc goes back. That must have been the episode where Doc gets struck by lightning and goes back into 1880s.
Oh yeah, that's right. Back to the Future. I heard you guys were doing that.
And I think Wolfman was telling me about that.
How were those numbers anyway? Because that movie was, that trilogy was big, you know?
That was the highest rated download of the season. That was 7.
Well, that says a lot.
Our highest plays was 6. You know, still many people haven't, the highest play of the season was the first episode. The second highest plays was part 3 of 4 of the Back to the Future analysis. So, you know, the worst episode was going over the beginning of Back to the Future 2. That was the worst in downloads.
That's very strange. These numbers are wild. They're difficult to track. I mean, I think we need a lot more data. We're going to have to keep doing this for years and years.
Yes, I agree. I mean, this is the first season numbers. We got to see how they compare to the second season. So, you know, it's like, we compare episode to episode, but, you know, basically, where the first season first started and to where it ends, we'll see how the numbers are at the last edition of this podcast.
Yeah. If you could follow that, I'll give you $5. But yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yes. Let me get to the other numbers. I'm going to discuss the numbers for Totem Wolf and Bearheart podcast. This has been the success. Actually, you know.
Go ahead, say it.
Actually, you know, we've been losing. Well,
go ahead.
It's difficult.
Go ahead, say it.
Episode 6, Phase 4.
Mr. Darwin, come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Actually, we were losing viewers with the chaplain material.
You know which viewer you lost? Definitely lost? Me. I was the first viewer. I was the first viewer you lost. Craplin is more like it.
Oh, that was, Totem Wolf was telling me that was a shit show.
Yeah, listen, I understand he's a great cinematic master, but it does not hold up.
No, I mean, we were doing better the first season where we're going over cartoons and going over YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where we were like traveling, where Totem Wolf was traveling. But then we started out strong. We had the change in Wolf, the change in Totem Wolf. That was a strong episode. That had 6 downloads. And then the numbers started to tank.
Mr. Darwin, there's a chair right for you over there. That's a very large hammer you have today, sir. And may I say, your beard is very enviable.
We have to say that you liked the stuff we first did in the first season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that Mr. Darwin has to swing his hammer, but he sure is thinking about it.
Which means Totem Wolf has got to be Totem Wolf. Well, let's just see how the numbers do next season. The contract got signed. If if numbers aren't there, we might have to pull the plug on
Mr. Darwin and his beautiful hammer may have to leave a deep impression.
Yes.
This is the way it is, folks. This is the law of the ages. I don't know what this is, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, as much as Totem Wolf is, I don't know, it's like, I don't know what Totem Wolf, he started out strong and then the losing numbers, I don't know.
Well, it's a good thing we're going over these things so that evolution can work its magic.
Yes. Deletion.
That's right.
Now let's do yesterday's news.
Now, how are those numbers? Should I be worried? Mr. Darwin's still in here. Maybe I'm not safe.
Well, yesterday's news, episode 3, season 1, downloads is 7. That was a good episode. Then it wasn't doing too good, but we're gonna give it the exposure that it needs. It's just like
it may need to have its brains exposed by the hammer.
Yesterday's news, episode 6, had 6 downloads. So we're having. It's not the best show on the network, but it's solid.
But it's not the worst show on the network.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
I'd like to see it compared with the other numbers.
Yeah, we could do that right now.
I'm assuming you're reading them in order of which one is the best, right?
Yeah,
because then you should have read the worst one last. But it doesn't seem like that happened. What order are you reading them in exactly?
You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to open up small windows on the page. And I'm going to compare.
I mean, that's what R&D is, so that's probably for the best.
I'm gonna continue.